welcome to this update video. I hope that you're doing good this morning. We're going to take a look at what is going on across the Atlantic basin, and here we can see that there is some activity out there. We can see some clusters of convection associated with our tropical waves, and also that increase in moisture across the northwest Caribbean, even up to the Bahamas, and for parts of South Florida there are some thunderstorms this morning. In addition to all of the rain around in some areas, it's been rather dry and dusty in the eastern Caribbean, it's going to be like that for some time. So we're going to be looking at the Saharan dust forecast. But as we zoom into the Caribbean, here we can see all of this activity in the northwestern part of the region. So there's been that rainfall increase across our northern islands. But for the next couple of days, it's really going to be parts of Central America, the Cayman Islands, Cuba, where we're going to see quite the rainfall increase. So that area is going to remain active. With those periods of heavy rain, there could even be flooding. So that is going to be the story of this week for the region. So let's go ahead and take a look at the rainfall forecast, and here we can see it for today. So we're seeing these shadings of burgundies, even a bit of purple popping up as well, and a lot of reds around. So rainfall amounts up to 1 inch or just over 1 inch for some areas for most of Central America, for parts of Costa Rica, Panama, Nicaragua, Honduras, El Salvador, even headed to Guatemala, Belize, and parts of Mexico. There could be some periods of very heavy rain and thunderstorms, and that's already been happening in some areas. For example, in Belize, yesterday there's been a lot of shower and thunderstorm activity. And also for the offshore islands, the Keys, the Bay Islands off Honduras, there could be some rain around. But for Jamaica, there is going to be some shower activity moving through, especially in the afternoon hours. We could definitely have that, but in terms of seeing a whole lot of rain, that is not really expected for today. Up to the Bahamas, parts of South Florida, as I mentioned earlier, there is some activity in the area. Then as we head to the Turks and Caicos Islands, parts of Hispaniola, Puerto Rico, the Virgin Islands, spots in the Lesser Antilles, and the ABC Islands, a few showers could move by, but may not be anything too significant. For Trinidad, Tobago, there could be some moisture coming in from the east, which may help to enhance the rain. And then northern South America will be quite active. But how about as we're going to be heading through the next couple of days? So this is through Wednesday night. So this is the rainfall accumulation. And as I said, it's going to be the Northwest Caribbean that is very active. Rainfall amounts probably exceeding 4 or 5 inches in total throughout this time frame. And then as we head to the vicinity of Trinidad and Tobago, we're also seeing those purple shadings popping up. Rainfall amounts probably up to 3 inches in accumulation over the next couple of days. Then Central America, Northern South America will also be quite active. Jamaica may not be as active, especially compared to last week, but there could definitely be some rain around in some periods of heavy downpours in a few spots here and there, but it's unlikely that we'll see significant rainfall island-wide. Now we're heading to the Saharan air layer forecast. So as we take a look at this map, all these brown shadings indicate the dust. And so we can see that there is some dust around for parts of the Caribbean. However, as we're going to be heading into the middle of the week, headed to Wednesday, there's going to be a denser plume blanketing parts of the Lesser Antilles, especially the Windward Islands. So for all of the Windward Islands, even going up to Dominica, Guadeloupe, there could be some dust around as we're going to be heading into Wednesday. Some could even be moving through parts of Hispaniola, Puerto Rico, Cuba, Jamaica, and even the Cayman Islands as well. So there is some dust around. It's all stretching from the northern part of Africa, headed across the main development region and to the Caribbean, which is something kind of typical at this time of year. We get these dust plumes coming from Africa, and they kind of help to stabilize atmospheric conditions in the main development region, because as we go back to the satellite imagery, aside from the few tropical waves moving through, we're not really seeing any significant convection across the region. So tropical development is not expected over the course of the next couple of days, guys. And of course, as I said, with that rainfall increase in the Northwest Caribbean, I'll keep you posted as we head through this week. So that is it for right now, and I really do hope you found this video to be quite informative. But if you have any questions, do feel free to leave them in the comments. I'll respond when I get the chance to do so, and remember to always be weatherwise.